Today is gonna be a fun day. So today I have to make a trip to the vet. I have one child, one puppy, and 5 baby goats. And 1 adult. So this is gonna be interesting. Bo, our puppy, he's 16 weeks old now, has to go to the vet and get his shots. I've put it off a little bit because of sickness and some different things. But now I get to make one trip to the vet versus multiple. So that's worked out a little bit in our favor. Our vet is about an hour drive away because with having goats, you're gonna have to travel sometimes. Sometimes with large animals, farm type animals, you're gonna have to travel for a good vet, and that's what we do. We love our vet, it's worth it. My goats typically do not have to go to the vet a lot because we handle all their care here, but I have to keep my account with them open that I am a farm client, or they can't help me when I'm like, hey, my goat has X, Y, and Z. I can treat it here at home, but I need a prescription. Can you ship it to my house? And they can. Or if it's something I need more immediate, I can go pick it up at their office. We've established that a relationship with them by being honest, like, hey, we have goats. These are farm animals. We love them to what you love livestock, but we also have to be able to make money on them, and they can't drive us broke. So we have that relationship set up. Deacon's running around. Everyone is crazy this morning, so I expect this to be so chaotic. But I have a tote to put the baby goats in, and then I have a baby wagon to transport them at the vet, and I have a puppy that I have to also get to the vet. So this will be interesting. So let's start loading some baby goats. Babies. The one in the middle is Eden's, and the 2 on the outside are both mini pearls, and then I have 2 more to get. Okay. And then Eden's other 2 little basically twins. One's a girl and one's a boy. Say hi! I now have a tote full of goats. I need a puppy and a deacon, and we're gonna hit the road. So, I got everyone in the car. I have Bo in the passenger seat, goats are in the hatch, Deacon's in his car seat. Bo has rode in the car really good up to this point, but he's always been in my lap. So we're hoping he will ride in the passenger seat because he's too big to ride in my lap while I have to drive. Especially for as close as I have to sit to the steering wheel because I'm short. Wish us luck, guys. Say hi. He's a good boy. So, got to the vet super early, which is great. Walking Bo. We only had to stop once for throw up. The baby goats did great. They did better than normal. Normally they scream the whole time. They actually slept. So we're walking Bo. Hopefully he uses the bathroom before we go in the vet, because if not, he'll go as soon as we get in there. That's a baby wagon. That's full of goats. It was the best way to move them all together. Worked really well. Also, we're gonna get some phone footage because I didn't want to bring the GoPro in because it's kind of embarrassing still sometimes. But we are waiting for the vet now. We made it home! Yay! I have goats in a tote. Everyone's laying down. Mamas are mad. Let's get these babies back to them. Bo's in the car still mad. I have babies liver. Okay, there's yours. And there's your udder. And there's your udder. That's your baby, Mama. We're home. So obviously I didn't film while disbudding. I don't typically like to. We do a small thing of lidocaine right there at the horn bud to just numb it out a little bit. And then we use a disbudding iron, which is a propane thing. We burn them off and they're good to go. Some people will spray them with silver spray, some people don't. I don't know the name of the stuff. I have some here if I need it. Typically, they don't need any painkillers. I do have Banamine here at the house if I need to use it. But I mean, look at your baby eating. Everyone's happy to be back with Mama. Do you have your babies? They've all nursed a little bit already, so they're good. But everyone is good. Disbudding is... Deacon's asleep in the car, so I'm going to let him sleep. Disbudding is kind of a necessary evil, and it's really not that bad. So I use the word evil lightly. Goats are notorious for getting their heads stuck in fence. And although we don't have our goats, at least our girls are not in like a 4x4 right now, you have to keep them in like a 4x4 fence because they can get out of just regular line. Now ours are doing really good on our poly wire, but typically you keep them in like a 4x4 squared fence and they can stick their heads through that, and if they have horns, they'll get stuck and they can choke themselves and do all kinds of stuff. You also, when they're dealing with herd hierarchy, they'll hurt each other with them. A couple of our goats have gotten grounded from their horns before because they kept headbutting each other, or the horn goats were headbutting the non-horned girls and hurting them. So we only have 2 horned goats left in our herd, and that's Brandy and Eden. Eden, I never have an issue with her and her horns, so she does just fine. Brandy is a troublemaker sometimes with that, but we'll deal with that as we have to. See if I can get some footage of these babies so y'all can see. They're walking around like nothing happened. Now, I took 5 with me, only 4 took 5 with me. Only 4 of them got disbudded. 1 was polled, which means naturally hornless. Benji, our buck, was actually disbudded as a baby, but later on his breeder realized that he was actually giraffe polled, which means they just have these really big rounded bumps on their head. Miss Rosemary from out of Juniper last year is giraffe polled. Both of Juniper's babies this year are giraffe polled, so they just have these big rounded bumps on the top of their head. Say hi. Are you mad at me? Both those little guys got disbudded. And you can see they're moving around. We've already nursed and we're doing good. Now, here's something exciting. Did you know in less than 2 weeks, like next week, this big mama there is going to be giving us our first set of mini Nubians. So Belle here is a full Nubian bred to our Nigerian buck, and I'm so excited for her babies. And look at that udder, guys. Goat people will understand. Her udder is really pretty. She doesn't have the best teat. Elsa, back up. She doesn't have the best teat conformation, but her udder itself is great. So hopefully we can kind of correct that a little bit with breeding her to a really good udder buck, which that's Benji for you. So we are excited for our first set of mini Nubians, and then a week or 2 after Belle, we have 1 Nigerian left in the month of February, and then we will have a nice good break. She can't find her mama. There she is. Okay. She found her mama. She's okay. We'll have Violet give us another set of Nubians at the end of February. Or not Nubians, Nigerians at the end of February. Now, Violet has given me quads and triplets twice. Both years I have lost a triplet off of her because of, she's a good mom, but she's not very patient and end up pushing one baby off, and I don't catch it early enough. We end up losing a baby. This year I made sure Belle was bred first and Belle would kid first, so that way when if I have to pull a baby from Violet to bottle race, I have plenty of milk from my big girl, my big Nubian. So don't you do it. Oh, Deacon is now awake. I just heard him. The car, he was asleep in the car. He didn't sleep good last night. So I left him in the car running right outside. Like I can see him from where I'm at. But I am going to go get him in because he needs a nap and didn't sleep good and needs lunch. And I will be back out in a little bit to check on these guys, these babies, and watch them. But I think everyone's going to be fine. And we'll see y'all in the next video, guys. Be sure to subscribe so you can see our first set of mini Nubians coming to the farm in less than a week. We'll see you guys. Bye.